How's it going, everybody? This is Token J coming at you guys with the other video. Before I get into the markets, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not an investment advisor. Please do your own research. Please, before you do anything, don't take my word for it. Do your own research. Invest at your own risk. Okay. Before I say anything, Bitcoin, Bitcoin. I've told you guys so many times that Bitcoin uses so much energy, and now your beloved Elon Musk comes and says it, and y'all lose it. I've said it before. I said it before Elon said it. I believe XRP is going to be crowned king. I feel like XRP was made to take Bitcoin's replacement. Like, Bitcoin was a great idea, but it failed at being a payment currency, a cryptocurrency for payments. It failed at that. Now it can be used maybe as digital gold, a store of value. It will never be used for payments unless somehow the system it runs on gets an update, or they throw it onto the XRP ledger and let XRP handle all the transactions. I don't know, but right now XRP is sitting at $1.56. We are in the green today. Also, what I've noticed is that this circulating supply, it used to say 45 billion, now it says 35. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure it's a glitch. I heard something on some YouTube channels of someone saying that it was a glitch and Ripple's working on it, but it's been a while. I mean, it's been a good while for it to be fixed. I'm not sure if that's the real number. If you guys know, please comment below. Also, what I want to talk about today is Ripple's ODL versus proof of work versus proof of stake. I believe we're all going to move away from proof of work and proof of stake. We're all going to be running on ODL, just because proof of work is way too slow, proof of stake is way too slow. Mining takes up way too much energy. The carbon footprint of Bitcoin is massive. So why would any company that wants to take payments would take payments in this gas consuming, carbon inflating currency? I wouldn't. XRP has been pre-mined and is ready to go. It's liquidated already. It's fast, it's cheaper. It's to send one XRP is less than a penny. Like, tenths of a penny. Like, it's so low. With Bitcoin or Ethereum, I send out a transaction in Ethereum or Bitcoin, it's gonna cost me like $15, maybe $20. It could even cost me $30 depending on how much I'm sending. So that's a lot. So pretty much how the on-demand liquidity works is that the sender will send their fiat currency into the XRP token, and then that token is sent globally anywhere in this world and received by the receiver, which could take that XRP token and convert it into their fiat currency. So if I were to send my US dollar to my uncle in Mexico, he will get that XRP token that I converted my dollar into, and he would convert that token into his peso, and he'd be able to buy groceries or pay his rent or whatever it may be. So here's a quick video on how this works. Let me rewind it. Let's play it.
Our company is entirely comprised of freelancers. So we're a freelance company for freelancers by freelancers. We build technology and tools to help our clients recruit, hire, manage, and most importantly, pay freelancers globally. When we work with RippleNet, we hyper-focus on underserviced corridors that have the greatest problem. So we can go to parts of the world where there's the greatest opportunity for growth that are having the most difficult payment challenges. The guy in the Philippines who makes $50 a week, they've completed their timesheet, they're getting a payout over a long weekend. Someone who's making $50 on the other side of the planet cannot wait 3 days to get paid. And when they do, if we're working with maybe one of your industry counterparts that's charging $2 to $5 per transaction, that's 5 to 10% Would you like to pay 5 to 10% of your salary just to the bank that sends you the money? Of course not. Working with RippleNet, we get rid of that fee, and we solve the problem of the long weekend because the XRP ledger never sleeps. And when I can shoot a payment through RippleNet Friday at 3 p.m., when all the banks are closed and they don't open again until Tuesday, that goes from fiat through XRP to fiat in his currency where he can buy groceries. And all of that happens in seconds. It's the future to work with money that doesn't sleep and doesn't close the door when the banks do.
All right. Also, what I want to show you guys is the benefits of XRP and payments. It's fast, like I said. It settles in 4 seconds. Bitcoin settles in an hour. Litecoin in 10 minutes. Ethereum 2 minutes. XRP 4 seconds. To give you more of a bigger picture, transactions per second that these cryptocurrencies can handle, XRP can handle 1,500 transactions per second. Ethereum can only handle 15 transactions per second. Bitcoin, just a whopping 3 to 6 transactions per second. And remember, each transaction costs energy. For Bitcoin, one transaction costs 75 gallons. No, it's equivalent to burning 75 gallons of gasoline. That's a lot of energy being used. Ethereum, I'm not sure exactly for each transaction, but I know in a year they accumulate about 3.1 million tons of carbon. So that's a lot. XRP uses no carbon. In fact, Ripple pledges to be carbon net zero by 2030. That's 20 years in advance than all these other central banks are looking into getting into carbon net zero. They're all looking to getting carbon net zero by 2050. Ripple's doing it at 2030, and they pledge by 2030 it'll be carbon net zero. Over here, also, what I wanted to talk about is CBDCs, how the central banks are talking about green finance and green recoveries and the Great Reset, how they're trying to phase out the dollar and the coins, and they're bringing out their own digital currency called CBDCs. And a lot of countries are deploying their CBDCs as well, not just America. So, Ripple states right here, the CBDC private ledger is designed for issuing currency with over 5,400 currencies issued on the XRPL over the past 8 years, including its native digital asset XRP, which can be leveraged as a neutral bridge asset for frictionless value movement between CBDCs and other currencies. That's a lot of currencies being moved in the in the ledger of XRP. And XRP is going to bridge these CBDCs because if these banks want to send payments globally, yeah, they're going to have to go through Swift. And Swift, yeah, is teaming up with that new ISO 20022 banking system, which Ripple is a part of as well. But Swift is still too slow. It still takes 3 to 4 days, maybe 7 to 10 days. Maybe the new banking system will speed it up a little bit, but not as much. XRP, Ripple, slowly banks are going to start adopting this and they're going to start using it because it's uses less energy, it's cheaper to send it, and it's digital. That's where everything's moving to right now. It's all going to be digitalized. Look, it states here, moving money on the CBDC private ledger will be cost effective, reliable, and close to instantly. Transactions can also happen at volumes required by central banks. The CBDC private ledger will handle tens of thousands of transactions per second, initially with the potential to scale hundreds of thousands transactions per second over time. Transactions on the CBDC private ledger are verified by the same consensus protocol used by the XRP ledger, which is far less energy intensive and therefore less expensive and 61,000 times more efficient than public blockchains that leverage proof of work. 61,000 times more efficient. That's really good. I'm telling you, proof of work is going to be out. It's going to be done. All right, here's another video. There's Chris Larson, one of the founders of Ripple.
So let's talk now about the other components of this Internet of Value and blockchains, digital assets. very, very important, has to be an efficient one. Equally as important, though, is this, again, a big problem in payments is you don't have interoperability between networks. So it's really tough to move value between either networks or countries, and that goes for blockchains as well, right? And of course, blockchains can't solve this problem, right? Because blockchains are networks themselves. As networks, they can't be a network of networks. In fact, they even make the problem worse because now there's more of them, right? So you have more networks than have interoperability. So we need some kind of an internetworking protocol for payments that is going to connect all of these various networks and can do multi-hop. You have to move away from bilateral agreements, for example. Our bet is that interledger protocol is going to be the protocol of choice for interoperability. And the way this works, this is actually a derivative of blockchains. You wouldn't have had interledger protocol unless there had been Bitcoin and other blockchains. And it uses cryptographic conditions so that one network can send value to another network without anybody in between. So cryptographic conditions have to be met before value can move. Now, it settles instantly. And it can be used in any ledger. It can be used in a central, HSBC, Bank of America's ledgers, Bitcoin, a distributed ledger, anything. It can move any type of value, dollars, RMB, Bitcoin, Ether, XRP, gold, whatever. Any kind of value can be moved.
You're all right. Anything can be moved on the XRP ledger. Anything. All right. So I want to show you Elon Musk's tweet about Bitcoin and Tesla. Almost like a month ago, Elon Musk started accepting Bitcoin as payments so you can buy Tesla. Now he's stating that Tesla has suspended vehicle purchasing using Bitcoin, and because they're concerned about the increasing use of fossil fuel for Bitcoin mining and transaction. So, it, and it's crazy because he states here as well, we are also looking at other cryptocurrencies that use 1% of Bitcoin's energy/transactions. So now that the cat's out of its box and everyone knows that Bitcoin uses a lot of energy, you can't deny it uses a lot of energy and it's slow as a payment. Once everyone starts finding out, and they're gonna start finding out about Ethereum, how Ethereum's gas prices are crazy, how proof of stake doesn't work as well, proof of work don't work. Everyone's gonna switch over to XRP, and right now XRP is delisted, but it's in a higher price range than it was before it was delisted. I have a feeling before it gets relisted, it's gonna be in the double digits. I feel like it's gonna be like $10, maybe even $15 before it even gets relisted on any other platforms. And Coinbase and Binance probably be the last ones to relist it, maybe. But let's see. Here I want to show you the energy usage of Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP. This is only at 20 million transactions. As you can see, Bitcoin has a massive energy usage right here. Let's move this guy all the way to 100 million transactions. And that's Bitcoin's energy usage, Ethereum's, that circle, and XRP, that small little tiny green dot. Little to nothing right there. So let's see here. Here's the other video, how everyone's going crazy about Elon Musk and Bitcoin's tweet about how it uses too much energy. Here's a video that I'm not sure if you guys seen it, but it's really interesting.
I was looking for it. Cambridge University did a big study, and I've read it. I guess some of the criticism that will instantly come is 65%, I believe, around of Bitcoin is mined in China, and whether they're using renewable or not, it's tough to verify. Do you accept that that is a challenge here in terms of verification of the data? But also, even if we're just talking about digital assets in general, there are cleaner energy versions, Ether, for example, XRP, not mined.
Ooh.
Is that a fact that we can stick to at this
XRP.
moment?
Yeah, I mean, I think one of the big things here, right, is to remember that money is energy. It's stored energy. And so you need some conversion of energy to have money be valuable.
But you didn't answer my question. There is cleaner digital assets than Bitcoin. We're clear on that. And I think that's important for people to understand whether you love Bitcoin or not. Are you
like other digital assets or not?
Wow. And it's funny because this guy doesn't want to answer it, but it's true, and it's funny that she says Ethereum and XRP. Like I said, Ethereum. I mean, it it's cleaner than Bitcoin. Don't get me wrong. So if we were to dump Bitcoin and use Ethereum, I wouldn't be as mad, but it still uses a lot of energy, and I believe proof of stake is still too slow. I feel like they need to upgrade their system. But also here, Gala Games, they're against Ethereum. It says here, because Ethereum is terrible, we have decided to accept payments in other altcoins for Gala Games. All right, so now you can purchase with XRP, Bitcoin, Dogecoin, and Binance Coin. Soon enough, I believe Bitcoin will be accepted. I just feel like Bitcoin. The only reason Bitcoin is being accepted now is because it's in high demand. But in a few years, it's not going to be that currency that you wanna hodl or want to keep, because it's so hard to even accumulate one coin. You have to dump so much money of your life savings just to get a profit. But the XRP is so cheap, you could get multiple coins, and if it shoots up in price, you make a profit, and you could live off of that. So also what I want to start talking about is the lawsuit, how it's looking real good for Ripple, and for a lot of people are saying there's going to be a settlement coming soon. If Gary Gensler doesn't, pick this case up in 2 weeks, there's most likely to be a settlement, and we're going to see the price of XRP jump up. It's going to start being relisted. It's gonna be crazy. Also, there's this Sunshine Act meeting that happened a couple days back. I heard it got pushed forward to May 13th, but states here May 6th. But it's close to the public, so I wonder what was talked about in this meeting, because everything that's happening in cryptocurrency we have the Tether lawsuit, we have the Ripple lawsuit, we have a lot of lawsuits happening and a lot of regulations coming. So I want to see what's going to happen in the next couple of weeks. A lot of people are saying that XRP is going to have a massive jump, maybe even to 10 digits, 10 digits, I'm sorry, double digits to like $10. So it's going to be crazy. Also, some big news. Ripple appoints former U.S. Treasury to its board. Rosie Rios. Crazy. I didn't know nothing about this woman, but she's the one that has the signature on the dollar bill. If I could zoom in here, her name is right here, Rosie Rios, and she signed the new $100 bill note, the one with the blue face, the blue ribbon on it, and now she works for Ripple. And I found a video on YouTube where she talks about this new $100 bill coming out, but also states her new job is going to be working with the future of money. So I want to play this video for you guys.
You may know that our new $100 note is in circulation. You may know that today we just started selling uncut sheets of that new $100 note. And just in the last few hours, there have been over $300,000 in sales for those sheets. So there is demand. It's great to see there is demand still for collecting these great works of art. Today will be the first time I ever sign an uncut sheet. So I don't know who that first person is, but you are very lucky. And I'm again very proud to be part of that. Making American history is what I call it. We are making American history every day. And for those of you who don't know, this is the next gen $100 note is the last denomination of that particular family of notes. We're working on the future generation of currency. So that is my other job. Is I'm the chair of the Advanced Counterfeit Deterrence Steering Committee. So as the chair, I oversee the collaborative effort of designing future currency. And
Future currencies. And now she works for Ripple, XRP. I don't know, guys. Everything's moving fast. Regulations are coming. Let's see what's gonna happen. Let's see. So yeah, I wanted to check up the price of XRP before the lawsuit. It states here 60 cents. I remember it was at like 94 cents before the lawsuit, but it did drop down before the lawsuit got there. So yeah, 60 cents does sound right. Right now it's sitting at $1.56. So with before the lawsuit, it was at 60 cents roughly, right? Then the lawsuit happens, the price drops, when the Ripple starts winning more of the hearings. Now the price is double, even more, actually more than doubled than it was before the lawsuit. Just imagine what will happen when it gets relisted, when Ripple settles in the case or wins the case. Just imagine when it gets relisted. This is a list of platforms that delisted XRP. There's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 platforms, probably more. There's probably more platforms that delisted XRP. Why are they making it so hard for you to purchase XRP? It has to, you have to connect the dots. Now everyone's tripping out on Bitcoin and Ethereum's getting thrown around like it doesn't work. It's just everything's happening and regulations are gonna happen and a lot of these cryptos may go to zero, may vanish. It's gonna be a whole new world. It's gonna be a green recovery, green finance. The BIS is holding a green swan event in I think June 4th or something like that. So like I said, cash is gonna be out. No one's gonna use cash. It's gonna be more like QR codes. Like right here, you're gonna pay with QR codes. You're gonna have your debit card linked to your phone. Soon enough, the cards are gonna phase out, but that's not anytime soon. The cash and coins are gonna go first. And if you don't believe me, PayPal even has QR codes. Visa has QR codes. Everyone is coming out with their own QR codes, even MasterCard, if you don't believe me, MasterCard as well, and even American Express as well. It's all happening. If you don't get into this crypto space and invest in the green cryptocurrencies and look at my past videos, I've talked about it. There's a list of them as well. Um Also, I'll add this XRP card to the link. Like I said, these are the new versions of the cards that will come out. The cards are gonna have this QR code on it, and you're gonna be able to scan it as well. So you guys got to get on this. All this is happening super quick, but I hope you guys liked the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Like it. Please subscribe. You guys have a great day. Peace out.